Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video tonight that we'll be talking about is how I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. How did it all started? I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease back in 2011. I was 17 years old. I had a mass attached to some of my large intestines and some of my appendix. When they tested the mass, it showed that I had Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease. Pretty much my body fights against itself. My immune system, my body happens to attack my intestines. It's been a 4-year journey for me. Crohn's disease is very painful if you don't know. It's very painful. You go through the cramping, you go through the stomach spasms because your stomach is your intestines are trying to break down your food, so that's very, very painful. You go through a whole lot along with taking medicines and dealing with the side effects of the medicines that you take. So it's very, very painful. I had to be homeschooled actually my last 2 years of high school, my junior year and my senior year, because my doctor felt like it wasn't good for me to actually be in the school building. So I had to be homeschooled. I did graduate in 2013 with my diploma. Then I wanted to go to college, but every time I tried to go to college, I always had a flare-up or a setback. So I just kind of put that on the back burner. I did try to work. I worked for a few months and I had to quit because due to taking off all the time because I'm in a lot of pain, just not feeling well, and I had to take off. People don't understand that Crohn's disease is not something that you visibly see. It's not visible, but it's something that goes on in the inside. Crohn's disease can be from your esophagus always down to your anal, which people don't know. I suffer with the sores in my mouth. I suffer with bloody stool. I've dealt with all of that, all of the symptoms that you see people say per se that they go through. I've been through it all. Not having an appetite. I lost, when I was first diagnosed with Crohn's disease, I lost about 14 pounds. I was almost down to a size 4. I was wearing a size 4 when I first had my surgery. I haven't had any surgery since. It's been 4 years. Like I said before, it's been 4 years and I haven't had any surgery. I am now on Humira, pretty much an injection that I have to give myself every 2 weeks. Later on in the videos, I will be talking about the side effects of Humira. I will be talking about, I was on Remicade as well. I had a really bad allergic reaction to Remicade, so I had to change my medicine. Of course, I'm on pain medicine. Of course, I'm on Bentyl. Pretty much Bentyl helps break down your food. That's about it. I don't take a lot of medicine. Crohn's disease actually do affect your vitamin D. So I do have a vitamin D deficiency, but that's about it. But I'm learning to do it all. I'm learning to fight. I'm learning to be normal and do life to life things that a normal young adult woman would do. I'm still coping with it. I'm still learning stuff about the disease because I knew nothing about it. The Crohn's, they said Crohn's disease is hereditary. They said it comes from your immune system. So both sides of my family, we didn't know anybody that has Crohn's disease. I do have a cousin that has colitis, so I'm thinking, okay, because colitis and Crohn's disease does work hand to hand. But we don't know anybody that, so maybe I'm like, okay, maybe it's our ancestors, somebody that long ago, and they didn't know, they didn't have names for it. Crohn's disease is very rare in Black African Americans. I know when my surgeon did the first surgery, he said I was the worst case that he ever seen with Crohn's disease. I remember them showing me the x-ray before I had the surgery. It looked like somebody actually took a knife and cut my insides up. That's how, like chopped meat. That's how bad the mass was. It was the size of an orange, and the way they cut me, they had to wiggle it out like a baby so they wouldn't make my incision any bigger. So yes, I still have that scar. I had to get staples. I still have the scar with the staples, but to God be the glory. I'm forever grateful, realizing that I could have actually lost my life behind it. Now that I know what it is, I know how to treat it. I know what to eat, what not to eat. I'll also be talking about my diet. I don't follow through with everything. I really don't, and I'm just being honest with you. you. I don't, but sometimes I try to. It's expensive, so sometimes I try to eat as close as healthy as I possibly can. I've dealt with a lot emotionally, mentally, physically, even sometimes spiritually, because my faith get wavered even in not feeling well. I've been in the hospital for the last I've been in the hospital for about 20 times in the last 4 years. And so that's what just hospital stays where I'm just going to the emergency room because I was in a lot of pain, all that kind of good stuff. So I will be talking about that. I just wanted to get on to pretty much tell you how it all started, how I got diagnosed, all that good stuff. And I'm now just meeting people. For these last 4 years, I thought I was the only one that's suffering with Crohn's disease, but now I'm starting to meet different ones that suffer with it, and we can kind of relate and talk about things that hurt. Because, like I said, Crohn's disease, it does each body different. What it might do to my body, it might not do for your body. Even when it comes down to the food, what I can have, you might can't have, or what you can have, I might can't have. So, Crohn's disease, it does our bodies in different ways. And so that's all I want to say. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Please share, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.